What's up, guys? You know who it is. This is Marcus with another video, man. Listen, had an interesting conversation with a young lady this afternoon and a young man this afternoon, right? So they both are beginners in business, right? They're just now starting out, and the young man basically told me, hey man, I don't have a clue, right? So I said, okay, no problem. And the young lady was like, you know, I tried some businesses, but I really don't know like how to put it all together or what to do. So I said, okay, fine, you know, listen. So I broke down basically how to write a business plan, right? So in writing a business plan, there's a lot of things that you want to include, right? And as I had to write some stuff down just to kind of jog my memory of you know what all is included in the business plan, and it's basically just an outline of what, you know, step by step on you executing and taking action on your business, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take my little note that I wrote on the conversation when I do my video, right? So how to write a business plan, let's jump right into it, right? Because the thing is, when you write, fun fact guys, when you write, it allows what you're writing to align with your subconscious, right? So if you can remember, one of the ways that they taught us how to spell is by making us write, you know, write the words 10, 12 times a piece, you know, give us a spelling test on Friday, you know what I'm saying? That's how they used to do it. So remember, you know, in etymology, when you study etymology, and there's a great deal of books out there that you can read about etymology, all right? I just want to put that in real quick because etymology is deep. Etymology is so deep, you'll be looking at words like, what'd you say? Do you know what that means? Wait. You'll be having a conversation with somebody and you'll get your phone out and be like, man, what does that word mean with etymology? Etymology, right? Whew, it's deep. So anyway, spelling, right? Basically, you're casting a spell on yourself when you write down, you know, a lot of times I tell my clients to write journals, right? I tell them to write on their journal or write in their journal what they did today, you know, what the workout was, what did they eat, you know, what stressed them out, you know, what did they do at lunch, and so on and so forth. Because when you're trying to identify stressors, or you want to identify key points that's going on in somebody's life, especially when you're a life coach or, you know, on the fitness side of it, you want to know what's going on. And the best way to figure out like what's really going on in somebody's life is if you have them write the stuff down, right? So sorry about the angle. I gotta make sure I get my face in the sun so y'all can see me, because it'll get dark on me. So here's the thing. When you start, when you begin to write your business plan down, you're basically casting a spell on yourself, right? Because it's getting down into the subconscious. All right, your subconscious is where your intuition lies, right? But I'm not gonna get into all that. That's a whole nother video, okay? So anyway, let's get started on how to write a business plan, okay? So first and foremost, you wanna decide on what your goal is, like what your vision is, right? Like what's the purpose of your business, right? What's the business mission? You know, what's the business statement? You know what I'm saying? Like what, you know, I'm going to be the best coach that I could possibly be and help everybody and anybody that I can to become the greatest version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. That's my business. That's my vision and my goals. All right. So where do you see your business? What do you see it as? What kind of goals do you want to achieve, you know, with your business? Okay. So that's number one. Then the second thing, you want to set goals for your business. Like, what age group are you going to reach out to? Or when you do that, visualize your perfect client. All right, visualize the exactly what they look like. You know, visualize what they do. You know, for example, when we started traveling, and the travel agency, we ran across the travel agency business, or the travel business, right? So we were like, man, you know, this would be awesome to be able to get paid to travel. So I was like, oh wow, yeah, that would. So when I saw it, I was like, you know what? Yes, I want to get paid to travel. So, you know, I jumped into the travel industry, and I was like, yeah, because I travel all the time, and it just made sense to me. So I said, hey, you know, that's going to be, anybody that travels is going to be the niche, you know, or the people that we're going to market to. So it's going to be people that love to travel, so I can focus my marketing on people that love to travel, right? So that's how you set a goal. What age group? Most people that like to travel are, you know, are older people, you know, because they don't have to be at work, they don't have to do a lot of things, you know, they have the free time. So, you know, that was the goal of the travel, you know, us going into the traveling business. So, you know, when we did that, I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be perfect. You know, but I didn't really write out a business plan. You know, I just kind of was like, hey, you know, I wrote down the things that I want to do, but I didn't structure it, you know, like I'm structuring it now. But if you look at all the freaking journals that I wrote down, basically that's what I did. I just kind of went as you know, I didn't have anybody like to mentor me or coach me or anything like that, because I wasn't developed yet. You know, I wasn't mentally ready, you know, to have someone, quote unquote, tell me what to do, you know, or how to make money and so on and so forth. So I had to get to a point to where I would accept information like that. So, you know, now I'm older, a little bit wiser, you know what I'm saying? So writing a business plan is very, very important now. So once you get that down, next thing you want to go to is like, what is going to be your niche? Like, you know, like I just said, travel. The travel industry is a good niche. You know, health and wellness is a good niche. Self-development is a good niche. You know, life coaching. You know, if you want to be a personal trainer, if you want to be the cosmetic industry is a good niche. You know, or niche for you educated folks out there. There's a young lady that I work with. She owns a staffing agency, and she is working on a business plan. You know what I'm saying? She just kind of happened to fall into the staffing agency business, you know, and she's going, you know, she's blowing up with it. And it's just kind of like, wow, you know, you just kind of fell into something. And she's like, yeah, now that I fell into it, I want to be able to do it for myself, you know. So I said, hey, all right, you know, I'll work with you. You know, I'll definitely work with you. So find your niche. You know, I always tell people, you want to do something that you are absolutely passionate about, that you would do even if you didn't get paid for it, right? Because that's how you truly know you love something, all right? Or you're truly fulfilling your purpose, because you don't feel like you're working. You don't feel like you're working a day in your life, right? So next, with that, I guess that would be 3. That was 3A. 3B, no, 3A would be what's going to make you different, right? What's going to make you stand out? Like, what does your service offer that no other service offers? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going to be your most unique package that you can offer? You know, what's going to make Marcus's Italian restaurant better than all the other Italian restaurants? What do we do that other restaurants don't do? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. Find your uniqueness. Okay. Yes, find your uniqueness. Make yours the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. Stand out. Okay, so now this is where you want to do your research, right? Because you want to know your market. Number 4, you want to know your market. You got to know your market. You know, where is the best place to market? You know, Italian restaurant. If I live, you know, in Little Korea, over in Richardson, Texas, and I put an Italian restaurant right there in between all of the Korean restaurants, I don't necessarily know if that's going to be a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know a lot of Koreans that like Italian food. That may not be a good example, but that's the example that I can think of right now. So, yeah, make sure you study your market, research your market, right? Find out where is the best place to market. Where do you find people that are interested in what it is that you're selling, or what it is that your business offers. Okay. If, let's say, for example, you go into the cleaning industry and you go over to the lower income side of the city, they're probably not going to want somebody to clean their house up. They're probably just not. Okay. They probably do it them damn selves. But you go over to the higher end of the city, that's where they pay people to clean their windows. They pay people to, cut their yard. They pay people to, clean their house, and so on and so forth. So that's studying your market, knowing your market. All right. Let's see what else. So that's number 4. Oh, and 4A will basically be know what's going on in your business, right? So what is the latest information going on in the business? Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Are people who own cleaning companies, are they offering, mobile cleaning? You know what I'm saying? Are cleaning companies now doing commercial and residential? Are they also offering auto detailing with the cleaning? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if the cleaning industry now is offering cleaning for everything? They clean the house, they clean your office, and they clean your car. You know what I'm saying? You got to be up on that. So if they're doing that, you can't come in the game offering less than what everybody else is. I mean, you start where you can start, but the idea is to be able to, step in the game offering a little bit something more than what everybody else is. Okay. So that'd be 4A basically. And number 5, know your customers, right? Knowing your customers is knowing what it is that they like. You know what I'm saying? And how you do that is you go and get around people that are either in business, that are in business like yours, right? Get to know their customers, go to the place, go to an establishment, find out the customer experience, talk to some customers that already, that let's say, for example, Marcus's Italian restaurant, right? And you go in there, have dinner or whatever, and talk to some people, about the food there. Talk to them and say, hey, what do you think about this? And, was this a nice place? Read their, they have things like Yelp, read the reviews. What are the customers saying about different restaurants? What are they saying about different places? So you can know them, so you can know what to offer them. You can know exactly what it is that they're looking for, in a cleaning company or in a restaurant. Like, for example, like the latest thing that I've had to deal with is knowing the young adult niche, if you will. Like, for example, a perfect situation. I have a group of young men that I mentor, and they are, I'm not into hip hop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when they talk, I'm like, man, I got to go look up and see what it is that they saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't totally, I understand what they're saying, but I don't understand some of the words. So I'll go look up some of the words, right? After we have a conversation, and, I talk to them, and I will go back, write some of the words down. If we're talking on the phone or if we're talking in person, I'll text myself the words and, so on and so forth. And, I'll get to know them, listen to some of the rappers that they listen to, especially for the girls. I have a couple of female clients who Cardi B is like their, the hip hop icon. Now, you know what I'm saying? Some of us still into Beyonce, but for the most part, Cardi B is like up in the mix of the hip hop thing, right? So I have to relate to them on a completely different level. So, that's just knowing your customer, guys. Okay. So that's the big thing. You got to research, you know what I'm saying? When you're especially when you're at a restaurant, if your restaurant is the restaurant industry, the food service industry is what you want to go into, right? Take notes of what happens in restaurants. Are the people waiting too long? Are the people complaining? Because if you listen, a lot of people will talk shit at the table about the waiter, about the management, how dirty the damn, the restaurant is, the floor is not clean, table's not clean, all that. They'll say all that stuff. So, take note of that. That way you'll learn your customer, you'll know exactly what they're looking for. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And what else? Let me see what I got here. Research the demand for your business. I kind of went over that already. Your market plan, right? Who are you going to sell to, right? Well, not who you're going to sell to, but how are you going to sell, right? So depending on what your business is, when you're writing your business plan, are you going to market offline? Are you going to market online? Are you going to do both? Are you going to wear t-shirts? Are you going to have bumper stickers? Are you going to have flyers? Or are you going to have bandit signs? Are you going to get a big 50-foot bulletin board to hang over the highway? Are you going to place ads? There's so many different ways that you can market, but you want to write that down. So if you want to go every single route in marketing, which is what I would recommend, let everybody know what you're doing. Okay. So if you want to go that route in marketing, you want to write that stuff down, because you can get lost in all the ways of marketing. And once you start a business, everybody that markets anything or that has any kind of marketing techniques, they're going to come after you. They're going to be like, yeah, oh, let's start a new business. They're going to get your phone number. They're going to get your email address, and they're going to come at you with all types of marketing. So make sure you write down what kind of marketing you want to do and how you want to do it, so you don't go over budget buying into every single marketing technique that there is. All right. You don't want to make that mistake. Been there, done that. Okay. Learn from my mistakes. So find out your marketing goal, write this stuff down. The biggest part, the most important part of the business plan, guys, is to write it down. I'm trying to go a little faster because I don't want to make the sucker any longer than what it has to be. Price, let's see how to pick them. Oh, price. All right. Make sure. Okay. Let's say, for example, you're starting a massage business or a spa. You're starting a spa. You can get your pedis and massage and all that kind of stuff, right? Manis, pedis, all that. So at your spa, the massages are like $1,000. It's like, golly, I can go over to Marcus's spa and the massages are only $500 over there. And you know what I'm saying? So, and let's say we're 3-4 miles from each other. I'm gonna be getting the business, even though your massages might be the bomb, or your mani-pedis might be the bomb. Hey, I'm getting all the business because my price, I've researched the price range, price max, price minimum, and now I know, I got you beat. You see what I'm saying? Because I know what the price is. So make sure you write down what the price is gonna be. Include that in your long-term, short-term, mid-term goals. After a while, you want a certain price. When you reach a mid-term, you want to, raise the price a little bit. If you want to go long-term and you see your price going high, do that. Okay. What else? Let's see, price, bam, bam. Do something different. Always do something different, man. Change the game. Change the game. All right. You got to do something different. That's the only way somebody's going to notice you. And take action, guys. Take action. Don't just write this stuff down, and close the book and move around. Now, you're not going to be able to do that anyway, because it's already going to be in your subconscious. Okay? It's already going to be in your subconscious. So you can't just write it down and forget about it, right? So take action, guys. Take action. Write this stuff down, all right? I put the little prompts in there, to keep you on point. That way you can pause this video And, you know, I just wanted to share with you how to write a business plan. Okay, guys, listen, I can't promise you a lot. I can't, but I can guarantee you, if you don't do something different, nothing will ever change. Y'all take it easy and try not to do too much. Peace.